Nah, I'm just saying, my bracket, if I stayed winners, my bracket is like the biggest money of all time.
What is your bracket?
Tower, Curry Governor, Chargers, if I stay in winners.
I see.
So I feel like I could definitely make top 8 if everything goes well.
You can definitely see it, yeah. Starting off game 1 on town.
We're just seeing things. Chat, take a bet. How many timeouts will we see?
Yeah, I mean, both of these players have timed people out. One more than the other, I will say, but...
There's no timeouts happening. Glacey's absolutely beating him right now.
Yeah, I mean, very good recovery from Will, though, and right now, just...
Glacey misses the back there. Oh, but Glacey having the movement around all these, but he does get 4. I don't like the dead silence after that one.
Yeah, anyway, up smash, not gonna quite do it on town with the pretty high ceiling. Sonic is pretty light though, so if Will can find some sort of hit, it could just lead to the stock. Falling out of the spin dash.
Sonic's spin dash, hits are just like so bad.
They can be pretty inconsistent, yeah, and Glacey forced the air dodge, and Will acknowledging that, catching the air dodge onto the platform, fully aware of the situation. Gets the weak hit back air again. Will just living. Okay, finally gets smarter. Yeah, and I mean, homing attacking off the stage probably by accident, but it doesn't lead into anything major. Right now, I feel like both these players kind of just want the same thing, but Will getting the up throw into the upper ladders. Quick 50%. Doesn't actually seem like it would do that much, but here we are. Oh. Yeah, and a pretty evenish game right now.
Glacey seems to be getting his footing back.
Oh, the triple spot dodge, but doesn't land the punish. Right idea, but wrong execution.
This has to be like one of the most offline Wi-Fi sets I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, both of these players, well, Will has some very ambitious up Bs, but they do work, surprisingly.
Most online game I've ever seen.
Yeah, and just air dodging through the forward smash, doesn't get punished for that. Yeah. And, I mean, just running forward to get the forward throw, and again, falling out spin dash. And I mean, that shield is looking really low, gotta be very careful. Even this backer not gonna kill, Junior's a very heavy guy. Yeah, and I mean, just currently... Yeah, Will fighting the back air through the spin dash. It's not looking like this will go to time, but wouldn't be surprised if the set started to slow down later on. Gets the up tilt into the upper into the forward air, and that's not gonna kill! There's no way!
What the fuck? That is not okay!
No way, that killed it! That killed it 54!
That is not okay!
Whoa, okay, wow. Crazy conversion to start off the set.
This character's messed up, bro. Stop. Why is Junior messed up, really?
Yeah, I mean, that killed at 50, so moving on to game 2. Going to SPF. Not surprising. I think Glacey perhaps just wants a little less space for Will to run around and get all of these side B conversions. But you can see Will is jamming to this music, and after that game 1, I don't blame him.
Maybe I was wrong for that. Maybe I said earlier that Glacey got this in the bag, but we're seeing a completely different story out here.
I mean,
Nice fair.
yeah, quick 30%, and honestly, Will's advantage state in general has just been on point this tournament.
Glacey, the spin dash acting strange.
Yeah, and tries to read the air dodge, doesn't find it, but honestly would have killed, and now forced to up B, use the side B up. Gets back to the ledge though, and now Glacey waiting patiently in the corner, but gets rushed by the side B, not getting any time to think.
Side B to the hammer, giving Glacey just such a hard time. He gets massive every time he makes a wee mistake against this Junior.
Yeah, and I mean, Junior is just one of those characters you have to be careful against. Can just mess you up easily in one interaction. And I mean, Mecha Koopa gonna get the edge guard, misses the tech, but grabs ledge, and now has to get out of this corner, spin dash, making it pretty easy to do so. And very interesting clank. Yeah, tries to go a bit high for that, but doesn't find any sort of back air.
Glacey just barely letting that Bowser Jr. up there.
Yeah, and tries to read the neutral get up with the jab, but doesn't find it, gets punished as a result, and the Mecha Koopa sending him the other way off the stage. And again, being at ledge against Junior is not where you want to be against this character. What, overstimulate?
Anyways, back to the gameplay. Glacey always.
Just spacing around that.
Overwhelming.
Oh, overwhelming. There we go. And the homing attack, as we've seen from Sonics in his many sets, does not work and gets punished. I don't know about that one, but it's not all it's made out to be. I'll say that. Yeah, and I mean, we saw in that game 1, just Will's pressure can be kind of crazy, and again, living until 160% and finally getting the stock closed out. And this game is looking a lot slower than the first game, despite being on a smaller stage, which is kind of surprising. But honestly, I think Georges is like one of the more aggressive players of this country. But it's looking like, yeah, maybe, maybe.
You know, it's fun. No, like, it's fun. Glacey could have definitely got a forward smash off that one.
Yeah, I mean, Glacey starting to close out this gap in the lead a little bit. Tries to read the jump with the back air, but doesn't find it, with Will getting an aggressive option. Yeah, again, we've just seen that clank. I don't know why that happens. You would think the side you would think the clank card would just win, but getting that second stock closed out, the homing attack gonna lock on. Yeah, very surprising. Spin dash is a bit of a crazy move, but getting the confirm into the forwarder just... Yeah, and it does get it that time though, evening up the game despite the very early lead that Will showed in this game. And now Glacey on the upper end of this game, quick 33%. Yeah, and 30 to 60 to 70, and it's just going and going. And this is 97% untouched right now, and Will needs to find some sort of way to close this gap. Finally finds the up air, gets 40% very, very quickly. And the up B gonna shield poke, and very quickly evening this game up. Not gonna let this fall into Glacey's hands. And I mean, this would be a pretty important game for Glacey to win, as being 2-0 up would be pretty bad. Oh yeah, 2-0 down. But again, just even game, and we'll see who can find this opening first. Trying to get these backers in the corner, but yeah, and I mean, just trying to call something out with these spin dashes, but not finding anything. Mecha Koopa gonna catch Glacey off guard, and spin dash is gonna be blocked, returning to neutral, and they're just trying to find this hit. Goes for a crazy up smash call. It doesn't get punished for it though, so not exactly. Yeah. Oh. If that was the spin out version, that would have been it. But yeah, and now just force the whole shield. Parries the spin dash, doesn't get anything off of the parry.
That's just barely not killing.
Oh, Mecha Koopa gonna put Glacey into a really bad position, forced to up be high with the cannonball, and neutral get ups, and finally gets caught with the fair. Yeah.
Easy money for easy money. But Glacey can still easily reverse this. Everything's close as hell.
Yeah, I mean, 2-0 up. We saw that game was close. Glacey could definitely pull a reverse 3-0 here. It's not out of the possibilities.
He just does that. He can do it.
Yeah.
I guess unless you're a Sonic hater.
I think most people are Sonic haters, but not Glacey haters. People are Sonic haters, but not Glacey haters. There's a difference.
I hate Sonic. I'm making fun of people who hate a hated character.
I mean, just going back to SPF, not exactly surprising. Would have expected a bigger stage, but I guess Glacey does just want Will to have less room. And after what happened on that game 1, I don't exactly blame him for not wanting to go to town. And yeah, they're just trying to scrap right now. And gets the homing attack, doesn't commit to anything. And tries to wait out an option, doesn't find it. Will being patient and disadvantaged.
Patience in this matchup is super important for the winning side.
Yeah, I mean, similar to last game, it's just starting really even. No side is exactly pulling ahead.
Oh, Glacey, homing attack somehow brings them right back into the classes of Bowser Jr.
Yeah, gets a forward smash though, nearly killing at 80, which would have been crazy. And Will regaining stage control, keeping Saturn now, just not letting Glacey get back, keeping him at this ledge. Yeah, and a bit of an ambitious grab there, but doesn't get hard punished. Rolls out of the way of the cannonball, avoids the Mecha Koopa, but eventually does get hit by it. And right now, we just need to see one of these players close out this first stock. Tries to go for the up smash shield poke, but doesn't find the strong hit. Very unfortunate. They're not great, yeah. And we'll see. I guess we'll see if Glacey can find another hit to close it out. But Will gonna find the down tilt first. And now this is a very dangerous situation to be in. This is a max rage Bowser Jr. with a yeah, and we're already seeing it. Forced to this ledge. Only 20% so far, but could just build up extremely quickly with the nature of Bowser Jr. Yeah, and gets the up air into the forward air. I'm starting to get a bit of momentum, but actually dying to spin dash. Just raw spin dash. Yeah, spin dash is a bit of a crazy move, honestly. It's the reason that Sonic players are getting the results they do. Just being able to throw out this amazing move that results to so much in advantage state, and we're seeing it more, 50%.
Very terrifying. Oh, rest the leg.
Yeah, and quickly getting evened up. I'm noticing that one of these players always gets momentum, and then the other immediately gets momentum back. It's a very back and forth set here, and even the percents are very even right now. But getting
There's nothing he can do.
yeah, this is definitely where Will wants to be, and the homing attack forced to get to the platform and gonna get an up smash out of it. Will one stock away from making it to winners finals of this. And
I might need to make a real apology for him after this one.
look, I believed. Okay, I believed. I just want people to know that. And getting the up B to just clank out with the spin dash, forcing the explosion immediately. And now Will kind of just running away with this a little bit, and you do not want to be on the back foot of this. Yeah, I mean, this is the one situation Sonic doesn't want to be in. When Sonic isn't at a lead, when Sonic is at a deficit and he's forced to approach you, it's just not exactly great for the Hedgehog. But gonna get forward smash, doesn't look like amazing DI, but gonna live regardless. Yeah, Will just needs one more solid hit to close out the set in a 3-0 fashion. Gets the grab, and yeah, amazing match from Glacey there, managing to escape the corner, but gets up smash, and that is going to close out the set. Yeah.
Yeah, GG's.
Clean 3-0 set from Will here, but Glacey kept it close, and the games were pretty good, so honestly, hot set.